What's up, guys? GameNut here, and we are finally back on some Madden 15 Ultimate Team grind. I know it has been absolutely way too long for you guys, and I do apologize for that, but I'm sure as you guys remember from my last episode, you know, it's kind of a while since I did go ahead and put that out for you guys, but I told you all that I lost a couple of items in my game. They just disappeared for some odd reason, especially, you know, my middle linebacker, 99 overall, Patrick Willis, and I was waiting to see if I could get him back before I did put an episode out to you guys. And I'm sure, as you can all tell, I did not get them back. I had a feeling it was going to happen. I guess, you know what, it is what it is. It's a little bit of a setback. But I listened to you guys as well. You decided if I wanted to do pack and play or just continue from where I'm at. And after thinking about it for a long time, you guys are right. I have put way too much time and effort and money especially into this team to go ahead and just throw it all away and do some pack and play. So it's a setback, I know. But we're going to go ahead and grind on from right here. But also someone from EA told me my Michael Vick set wasn't even completed in the game. Bitch, is you blind? I mean, for real, right now, you guys are witnessing it right now. 8 out of 8 for Michael Vick. I mean, at that point when I talked to that lady on the phone and she said, I'm not seeing your Michael Vick set completed in your game, I knew I wasn't getting my cards back. So I just said, you know what, screw it, forget it. It's a setback. We're just going to continue from where we're at. We got to go ahead and just fight back from this and continue to make my team even better. So it's been a while, obviously, since I put all an episode out for you guys, and you can see right there, Carlos Rogers is a new pickup at the cornerback position. It's been a long time since I've gotten that guy. It's been that long since I put an episode out for you guys. So looking at my team, cornerbacks are looking very solid. I know they're short, but you know what? I'm not someone who thinks you need tall cornerbacks in this game, especially, you know, Brett Grimes has shown me that big time. That dude makes so many plays on the field, and he's like, what? I think he's like 5'10", 5'11", something like that. He's pretty short for a cornerback, but he still can jump and get some interceptions. So as you guys can see, also, Luke Kuechly is our middle linebacker since Patrick Willis is gone. And don't get me wrong, Luke Kuechly's still a beast. 95 overall style master. I'm still expecting him to make some plays on the field, and I have no doubt that Luke Kuechly can go ahead and fill up the position for Patrick Willis for me. So as you guys can also see, we are starting off a new season. I mean, I'm pretty much out of solo challenges. There's got to be a way I can go ahead and get some coin back, especially, you know, since losing those 2 cards. I had to go ahead and continue at that season and, you know, play 2 more seasons in between this last episode so I can go ahead, you know, like I said, get some coinage back on my bank. So as you guys can see, my opponent, we're playing in the first game of the season against the Arizona Cardinals. That is Dan Marino at quarterback position. Rob Gronkowski on that completion on a 3rd and 4. He goes ahead, keeps his drive alive. And he's also got Amon Green in the backfield, a familiar face that we've all seen, you know, a couple of seasons ago on my team. So it's been a while since we've seen this guy, but Amon Green's going against my own team now. So on a 2nd and 5, my opponent was definitely run heavy on his game plan, and we shut that down pretty much the entire game. You can see 4 rushes for 11 yards, but on a 3rd and 5, he's going no huddle. I knew he was going back to that tight end, Terrell Suggs, who's actually playing the number 2 middle linebacker, the 89 overall version. So you know what, that guy's going to go ahead and make some plays as well. He goes ahead and swats that one down and puts us on a 4th and 5. And it's Ultimate Team. You know my opponent's going to go for it in Ultimate Team on 4th down. And Luke Kuechly, I don't know if you guys could have seen that, but the ball bounced off of Luke Kuechly's helmet. So, I mean, you know what? His first defensive drive, he comes in, and Luke Kuechly's going to swat down some passes with his helmet. You know what? I'll take it any day. So, on my first drive of the day now, you can see DeMarco Murray on a 2nd and inches. Goes ahead and plows forward, gets past the yellow marker and keeps the drive alive. On another 1st and 10, we have Andre Johnson, the first completion of the day. Gets a nice chunk of 12 yards right there. So on our 1st and 10, we're going back to DeMarco Murray right up the middle of the field. I noticed a huge gap in his defensive line, so I had to run right down the middle. I had a feeling he wasn't going to change his defensive play, so I went ahead and did this same exact thing on a no huddle. And almost basically the same exact result. We go ahead and we get basically 9 yards on that carry. So now on a 1st and goal, it looks like it's going to be a power to DeMarco Murray, but I love this fullback run. Right to Vontae Leach. Like I said, it looks like it's going to go to DeMarco Murray on a power play, but we hand it right off to Vontae Leach, and we are now up 7-0 in this game, and bruh. Is this a joke? I kind of take back what I said about the short cornerbacks now. I mean, people all the time are just throwing up passes and always completing them. But you know what? It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and fight back from it. Rob Gronkowski gets hit by Calvin Pryor and drops the pass, which probably would have been a touchdown. So now on the 4th and 5, once again, my opponent is going for it. Dan Marino steps back.
This is going to set up
and this time it was Devin McCourty. He goes ahead and hits his receiver and breaks up the pass. And 2 times in a row we get a stop on 4th down. Definitely huge for my team. I'm not, you know, someone who's really good at stopping my opponent on a 4th down. So 2 times in one game, that's the way I like to go ahead and start off on defense. So as you can see now, look at this. Open space in front of him. DeMarco Murray is gone. On a 1st and 10, a 53-yard run for DeMarco. I mean, what a way to go ahead out on offense. It only took us 2 plays to go ahead and score. And that was definitely an absolutely, no. Don't do this to me. Are you?
What a catch. That brings the play to an end.
All right, you know what? It's time to go ahead and get a tall cornerback, I guess. But you know what? It is what it is. 1st and 10. User interception with Von Miller. I knew he was going to go to his tight end once again. I followed it perfectly. You go ahead. Give him that dance, Von Miller. You deserve that. So I'm getting a little bit better at my users for sure, you guys. So I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit better. But look at this. We're backed up at our own 3-yard line. DeMarco Murray, he's got people in his tail. He's shaking them off at the 20, the 10. Are you kidding me? My heart dropped when that happened. You couldn't let that man finish out. You stopped him at the 1-yard line. That was such a heartbreaker. But a couple plays later, LeGarrette Blount goes ahead and finishes out for us on the 1-yard line. Goes ahead and gets that touchdown. That should have been DeMarco's touchdown, absolutely for sure. But you guys already know what is coming. My opponent had enough of those amazing runs by DeMarco Murray, and he's going to go ahead and hit the rage quit button. And we're going to start off 1-0 on this new season. I'm definitely liking the way this team's coming together. You know, we're down Patrick Willis, but it is okay because, as you guys probably heard, there's an Ultimate Legend Ray Lewis coming out. And I was going to sell Patrick Willis anyway when this guy was coming out because I have to have him on my team. You know that, Ray Lewis. So I'm sorry for the short episode. This is, you know, the kind of way I want to keep them. But for sure, you guys, expect many more episodes, especially of other games as well, coming out soon. Like I said, I'm sorry, you guys, that it is taking so long to go ahead and bring out some episodes for you guys. And that is going to be the end of this one, you guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to go ahead and let me know by leaving a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you later, guys. Peace.
My throne is my desk chair, phone's my assistant. I don't need a servant, cause Sherry runs the business. I rise my castle, queen is my vixen. T-shirts my robes, unless they non-existent. Fans on my globe, chucks on my loafers.